He wanted to go in and make an album where every song was a killer. Woo!
He tried.
You could definitely say
He
you could
definitely
definitely
kind of. I'm gonna save my comments for the
Yeah.
show, G, because I
Yeah,
if
got.
yeah.
you come in here and say he tried on the show.
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say
Tried.
it.
He did. He definitely
The
tried it.
man
He
has
did. He did that. But I'm gonna chill. I'm
seven
gonna
number
chill.
one singles.
Yo, welcome to Beers and Bars.
Your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and of course great beer.
I am Kamal Kiddo.
OT the Golden Child. Thank y'all for checking out our last episode. We appreciate everybody who checked that joint out. I think that was the Lupe show, right? Come on, did Lupe?
Yes. Drill music in Zion.
Yes. One of Spark's favorite artists. That's why we had to bring him here today. But yeah, man, if you first time listening, this is a beer and rap show. Won't be that much rap today, but beer and rap show. Make sure you subscribe, as they say, ring that bell. Make sure if you're listening to this on Spotify, podcast, app, Apple, wherever, please subscribe, like, comment, tap in with us, man. We think we're good at what we do, so absolutely. Come on, what we doing today? What we got?
We got a very special conversation we're talking about today. For the first time ever on Beers and Bars, we're having an R&B head-to-head. We were in the chat the other day. I don't know who brought it up first, but we have been talking about Michael Jackson's Thriller versus Off the Wall. Off the Wall might be Michael Jackson's
Number 5.
fifth album, fifth studio album as a solo artist. And then Thriller is his sixth, which was even bigger than Off the Wall. Shout out Quincy Jones, but we'll get into more of that when we get to that. But we're also, since we're on the topic of R&B, pop, and all of that, we're going to talk about R&B a little bit and what happened to R&B. We'll explain that more when we get to talking about it. When we get there, until we do, what are we drinking, fellas? What are we drinking?
Sparks, you might as well tell the people that what you got down there, man. Go
Man,
ahead.
bro, I'm down here with nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a sober day. I probably do need some water, a little parched, but that's what I'm rocking with today, man.
That's positive, man. That's positive, man. You know what, man? OT, I already know you got something exotic, man. So I'm gonna go before you. You know what I'm saying? I've done this on the show before, but it's a very nice summer day in Chicago right now. I'm having Hailstorm Brewing's Strawberry Summer, which is a strawberry lemon Kölsch.
Okay.
And it is 5.2% ABV. They are I think they're in the Chicagoland area. But yes, they're in Tinley Park, Illinois. They even got the time that their tap rooms are open actually on the back. Their flavor, they got the flavor profile on the back, as a matter of fact. It's kind of more sweet than dry. It's malty, it's light. Let's see what it's working with. But I actually have had this before, and it is a tasty drink. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Can I get the I don't know if you can hear the pouring on the joint.
Yeah, we can hear that joint, man. Kölsch, man. Nice, yeah. Nice summertime situationship you have there, my boy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, go ahead, OT.
Today I'm gonna be having, since we'll be talking about Michael Jackson, Off the Wall and Thriller, two very prestigious albums. Career-defining albums for Michael Jackson, honestly. Right. Even maybe genre-bending albums from the standpoint of what came out of these joints. I'm going to be having Kickin Knowledge from Brewing Company out of, I think they're Oceanside, New York. I am not a big fan of the Milkshake IPAs and whatnot, but yeah, man, I got this joint from off the Tavor app. Shout out to the wifey. I got this joint off Tavor. Yeah, man, wanted to do something that was going to pair up with these albums. So this is an IPA brew with vanilla, coconut, lactose, and it's dry hopped with Mateka, Mosaic, and Citra hops. I just looked on Beer Advocate. I'm tripping, man. It looks like this is like a highly rated beer. Like it's like some super good ratings and whatnot. So yeah, man. Let me see what this boy hitting for. I don't know, man. I'm not super big into the lactose joints and all that. But yeah, man. That joint smell wonderful though.
Humans are lactose intolerant.
Really? In general?
I mean, we're not cows or goats, but I won't go down that rabbit hole right now.
I'm all about to convert everybody.
Right.
Jesus Christ, Paul.
No, this is good, man. This is pretty good though. This is a pretty good New England style IPA here. Rocking with it. Shout out to Berry Brewing Company, man.
Word up. So yeah, man. Let us sip on those and let Danny enjoy a sober day, a sober, beautiful Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys.
Appreciate it.
Off the Wall, Michael Jackson's Off the Wall versus Thriller. I'm trying to compile notes and facts about these two albums. Prior to the show, I've been doing it now for almost a week, for at least a few days, and there's just so much. There's so much. Just looking at my screen right now, Thriller has sold 30. It's gone 34 times platinum. 34 times platinum. Platinum. That's 34 million records, G.
And that's just stateside, right? That's just US, right?
I think that's worldwide.
I think it should be right now. It should be 70 million worldwide.
It's 70 million worldwide. It's 70 million worldwide. Dang, that's only bruh going hard. Bruh is going bruh. So anyway. All right, so how y'all feel, man? Look. Let me just state some facts real quick. All right?
Go ahead.
First of all, Off the Wall. He met Quincy Jones on the set of The Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
Quincy liked the way Michael took to the Scarecrow part. He was very serious about it. He took it very seriously. Mike, like working with Quincy, was like, man, I want you to do my album, my next album. He didn't know what he wanted it to sound like, but he knew he wanted it to be different from his work with the Jackson 5.
Yes.
So he's, they in here, it's a lot of, they said, just reading some stuff, they went through like 100 songs before they whittled it down to recording these 10. Stevie Wonder wrote on the album.
Yes.
I forgot which song though. I got it in here somewhere. What else, man? It's a major departure, obviously, from all of his other work on Motown. He was a Motown artist.
Yeah.
This was a very big breakthrough for him. It came during the disco era. It's very disco. Very disco. It comes on. The first 5 songs are like very party songs. Man, what else, man? He got nominated in the 1980 Grammy Awards. It was nominated for 2 Grammy Awards, and he won Best R&B Vocal Performance for Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. In 2008, Off the Wall was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That's Off the Wall. Thriller has even more accolades. Thriller is the one where he came in working with Quincy again. And he was saying that real quick, Off the Wall, Stevie Wonder co-wrote I Can't Help It.
Yeah.
Can't help it. So he co-wrote that joint. So Thriller, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to make an album where every song was a killer.
Yes.
And so it's called Thriller, right? You may have more info. I was still doing research. I got some notes in here, but it's so much. You know what
About
I'm saying?
Thriller?
About Thriller, yeah. What you know about Thriller, man?
Well, so Thriller, yeah, man. So actually, I think I was incorrect. Thriller is the one that has 70 million albums sold worldwide. So you might be right as far as the 34. But but Thriller is an album that so actually Michael Jackson, I read he was a little pissed off because he felt that Off the Wall should be more should have been more critically accepted. He thought that he should have won album of the year in 1980 with Off the Wall. Thriller also so he wanted to come into this making an album that just killed everything, right? Interesting stuff though, man. So him and Quincy Jones, actually, I read they had somewhat of a strained relationship throughout the recording process of Thriller because they were so meticulous. These are two geniuses that are coming together to try to create something that is the best thing that has possibly ever been created. I think they had 30 songs, dwindled it down to, I believe, 9 is what is on Thriller. I think it's 8 or 9 or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, when they got done and they had the songs picked, they went back and remixed them all. Like they didn't like the mix of what it sounded like and spent like a week on each song again to redo the mix on each of them. So they was really trying to create something that was epic. The album sold 30 million plus albums worldwide within a year. It won Album of the Year in 1984. It won Best Engineered Album for the Grammys in 1984. It won so many other joints, man. I had them written down, but as far as what's better, I was trolling a bit earlier. I really want to have a definitive answer. But it really comes down to, and people debate this all the time. This is one of those
people
reasonable doubt blueprint type, arguments, because some people think that reasonable doubt is better than blueprint. Some people think blueprint is better than reasonable doubt. That's a different argument. But this joint is so preference based because Off the Wall comes in for the first 5-6 songs, just absolutely smashing it, right? And I would argue also that I think Off the Wall is possibly more cohesive, especially up front. You know what I'm saying? It comes in.
That's my thing with it. That's my argument.
Yeah, it comes in super, super, super killing it. My favorite, if I was to pick one, I like Thriller more. And it's because it sounds so fucking good. I mean,
sounds good,
dude. Billie Jean sounds amazing sonically.
Man, bro, them drums.
I mean, it comes in, and so Quincy
and the videos are iconic. All of his iconic videos, like he got some killer videos, but the super ultimate videos came out of this album, G.
Quincy Jones did not want the song to start like that. He felt it should be shorter than that, right? Because nothing's happening in Billie Jean for like maybe a minute or so. But Mike, again, this is the contention between the two, right? The battling of the ideas and whatnot. Mike is like, no, this make me want to dance. Having it come in like this make me want to dance. So this is how it would need to be. But Sparks, to you, man, what information do you have? How you feeling? Go ahead.
So we could do both. So information. I say shout out to Mike for taking that leap of faith on himself. For this 5th album, going with a whole nother record company. First album with Epic, who he stayed with for the remainder of his career. Shout out to them for just letting him have full artistic freedom, just understanding what type of artist that they had on their hands. Off the Wall versus Thriller. I don't really know, man. What we talking about here, bro? Off the Wall, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't even know why we even comparing this, bro. But for real, Off the Wall and Thriller, it's definitely a good argument. Like OT said, it comes down to preference. For me, man, y'all might as well call me Boogie Woogie Sparks, man, because like when it comes to that motherfucking that funk, that disco, you know what I'm saying, that soul, like when it comes to that melanated music, bro, like where you can really, you know what I'm saying? You can feel the melanin in there. Like first, let's kick it off with the cover, bro. Like the cover art, bro. You got. I'm not even gonna say black or white. I'm gonna say you got melanated Michael Jackson, slightly off the wall.
Yeah.
Tux on, chilling. It could be a Polaroid photo. I don't know what it was, bro. With the scratch, with the little scratch font. This is, hey man, this is mixtape. This is underground album, bro. That's type of vibes. This is his underground. Yo, this is. I feel like Mike was in the clubs. Y'all, I know y'all seen the Studio 54 photos with Mike. I know y'all kicking it, Mike. This is the mode Mike is in. Mike is having the time of his life on this album, bro. Yeah. Like he even smiling on the cover, my G. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike is having the time of his life. So for me, I'm really into the book. I'm into the boogie woogie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thriller is cool. It was like his official like arrival, I want to say, or maybe his ascension into his role of the king of pop. I give him that. But man, so let's just kick it off with it comes straight on with Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, right?
Let's go.
Baseline, nasty, right? And then it come in, it's like it just come in like the doors just open.
Woo!
You know, the doors just open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they go into what? Rock With You? Come on, man.
Iconic video.
Like you can feel the soul in the synth, man. Like, and I don't know who was on the guitar. I don't know who on the guitar, bro. Buddy was strumming away with the guitar, man. I think I prefer the live instrumentation on Off the Wall over the more synth sound of Thriller. Like, cause it just, I don't know, it gives a more, I don't know, Off the Wall just sound a little more human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it sound, like melanated, soulful. Like somebody was really in there, like, yo, like Mike is making me put my whole life into this. Like the bass line in what is that? Get on the Floor. Yeah. The bass player went off, G, like on two different sections. Get on the floor. And that, bro, look at me. Falsetto. Hey, R&B star, man. What else we got? Off the Wall, crazy. Like that first, like y'all said, like that joint kick off in straight party mode, G. Full party mode, man. She's Out of My Life. I don't know. I mean, I got She's Out of My Life over Girl Is Mine. I know what my boy Mathian said, it's a soft ass song. But hey, man,
shout out Mathian, man.
Shout out Mathian, bro.
We need him on here for this one.
For real. But I love She's Out of My Life. I love this version and Genuine's version, bro. Like I don't know, it's a song you can like really feel like it's like a real song. You know what I'm saying? And I know as men, sometimes even maybe African American men, we not really able to tap in to the feelings of I lost her. Like you may be like, yo, I love a woman, I love her, I want to get that, I want to hit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck these hoes, but he like, yo, I lost her, G. She gone. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't really, it's some artists that's happening to that, but not too many really even get into that.
That's gonna also transition well to the R&B conversation that I want to have with males in the genre of R&B. But go ahead if you have more. Go ahead.
Word. Yeah. So let's see, Working Day and Night. I mean, this is a press play album for me. I was listening to an interview with Lord Jamar on Vlad TV. He was just comparing the two. Vlad was a fan of Thriller, which I'm not surprised. Lord Jamar said he was a fan of Off the Wall, and they said it just really just come down to like, how does it make you feel though? Like the feeling of it. Like the numbers is cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when you really listen to it, like the engineering is cool, you know what I'm saying? But how does it hit you though? You know what I'm saying? Like Thriller is pop music. It's commercial. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do numbers. You know what I'm saying? But like for real, like who is throwing on Beat It right now? Who is really throwing on Beat It? Honestly. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know mostly every song on Thriller. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, the music on Off the Wall just kind of give me just a different feeling, man. The way Off the Wall makes me feel, man, it's just, I don't know, it's just in my soul, man. Top-notch instrumentation. No knock against Thriller at all. No knock. Thriller is great. Like Thriller is really great. I think you either a boogie woogie Michael Jackson listener around this time, or you I want the red leather jacket Michael Jackson fan. And I never really wanted the red leather jacket.
Yeah,
I never really wanted it.
Let me say this, man. So look, man, Wanna Be Starting Something is a good song. Baby Be Mine is a cool song. The Girl Is Mine is okay. It feels odd with these other songs. And then Thriller is a cool song, but it's a very theatrical song. It's a themed song. It's a Halloweeny, scary. Like even without the video, it's got Vincent Price on the beginning of it, who and end of it, who is, you know, he does like scary, you know, creepy, whatever, you know, Vincent Price does. I forget what he really does, but it's a ghastly, ghoulish song. You know what I'm saying? It's a theme to it. You got Beat It after that, which is like anti-gang violence, right? Which is also a good song, but it's kind of in its own world. You got Billie Jean, which is about like a, you know, a obsessed girl, obsessed chick telling lies on him, talking about it's his baby, it's not his baby. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good song that can fit into the flow with other things. If this was my point being, you know, Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, then The Lady in My Life. These songs, first of all, I do like that it's short, but it's strong in that way. These are hits. These are hits. These are certified hits. Like you were saying earlier, OT, I do think that it's about cohesion for me. These are good songs, but they just kind of placed on an album. You know, you go from The Girl Is Mine, which is obviously produced differently than the other songs on the album. It sounds completely different than the other songs on the album production wise. Then you go into Thriller, which is like a big production song. It's a production in itself. You know, cohesively, these songs don't go together, but it's almost like Invasion of Privacy, Cardi B. These are banging songs. These are all singles. You know what I'm saying? But they just kind of like on an album. You know what I'm saying? For me, Thriller is a good album. Thriller is a good album because these singles are good. These songs can live in a world of their own. You wouldn't even know what album they was on if you wasn't like a Michael Jackson fan. You know what I'm saying? But then when you find out this song is on Thriller and you see the rest of the track list, you like, yo, this album is crazy.
Yeah.
But Off the Wall come in as a party and you could play it. The next song is a party. The next song is a party song. Like this whole joint is disco until you get to halfway through it. Girlfriend is number 6. All right, he's talking about a girl. It gets a little slower. It kind of calm. You get to get off the dance floor a minute and just chill a little bit.
Or do a little couples dance.
You know what I'm saying? A little couples dance. Girlfriend. But then he's still spitting game in that song though, right? You know what I'm saying? It ain't like so slow that you still can't kind of two-step with your girl now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
still two-step. But the thing is, like the whole thing go together. It's kind of it goes together. For me, that's what it has over Thriller. Thriller certified. These songs are certified hits.
Yeah.
These are hits. These are hits. It's not cohesive the way that Off the Wall is.
Yeah.
That don't take anything away from these massive hits, but the arrangement and the track list on Off the Wall, I think, flows a lot better. It flows a lot better, not a little better, a lot better than Thriller. Thriller got major songs. Thriller itself is a big song, but what does this song have to do with, like, what? This is like this ghoulish song. I always was confused by that. Every time I hear Thriller, before this conversation, I always felt two things. One, Thriller is such a themed song for it to be the title of your album, and nothing else on this album is like Thriller, in the sense like there's no like scary theme to this joint, and you called your whole album Thriller. I thought that was interesting. And two, what's the joint with Paul McCartney?
The Girl Is Mine.
The Girl Is Mine always sounds out of place to me. I always felt like this is just out of nowhere. Why this is like a bonus track or something? This is so odd on this album of that sounds a certain way. And then you got this song in the like at the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that was odd. But
yeah, the track
got certified hits.
The track listing of Thriller is definitely. I feel like he could have started the album out with Thriller or put it after Wanna Be starting something. Because the difference between really Off the Wall and Thriller is that for whatever reason he started off Thriller with Wanna Be starting something. Then he goes to these two chill joints and he comes in with these bangers, right? That's where Off the Wall is super cohesive at the top, and then it slows down a bit, but then it even ends out on Off the Wall with a more upbeat joint. There was a reason though. They didn't want to call the song Thriller. I wish I had to remember why they called it Thriller. They did not want to call.
I just read that.
Yeah.
Dang, man, I just read that too.
Yeah. He said, "Cause this is Thriller."
Right.
Gotta call it Thriller now.
It was a reason. They wanted to call it something else. But it was a reason why.
So Rod Temperton, who wrote the song, he wanted to call it Starlight or Midnight Man, but settled on Thriller because he felt the name had merchandising potential.
Look at them. Commercial.
Right.
Commercial, yeah.
And almost every song got a dance like it's TikTok in 1980s. I feel like, you know, that had a lot to do with some of the popularity. Like, it's some of them dance I still remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
it's fire. It's fire.
OT, did you give your?
Yeah. No, I said for me, preference wise, Thriller is I like Thriller more because of the sonics and how well. And I didn't even know until today that it got best engineered album it got the Grammy Award for best engineered album. But yeah, that middle stretch, and even a song like the songs like where's the joiner? Like, oh shit, what the heck? The songs towards the end, like some of the slower songs on Thriller, like Human Nature to me is I like it better than the She's Out of My Life joint. If I was to compare the two. And then Pretty Young PYT, I mean,
those are times.
Lady in My Life.
The Lady in My Life is really good, man.
Bruh.
The Lady in My Life is and it's a class.
The whole
albums are highly sampled and highly used. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard these songs and Thriller. Oh my God, That album got mad samples in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for Thriller, for 4 through 9 to me, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT, Lady of My Life is just like, just how well the songs are produced and how it reminds me currently of like what Mike Dean does. You know what I'm saying? Like Astro World, like what the hell is happening? So yeah.
So there's definitely no Thriller without Off the Wall because of the disappointment that Mike faced with Off the Wall. So you can honestly say that Michael's whole soul isn't Off the Wall. His happy place was Off the Wall.
No, because here's the thing about that. Also, here's what's a little bit less.
He said no.
No, because the issue also is that there was an end of disco, and if he really wanted to stand on his artistic soul, he wouldn't have departed from disco at a point when people were shitting on disco. They made the move to this because disco, so they were burning albums at Comiskey Stadium, like burning disco albums. They recognized that, okay.
Wow.
Right, yeah. So one of the things about Thriller is that why they shifted the sound a little bit is because people were hating on disco. People were like, people was shitting on the Bee Gees, all these groups. So yeah, you could, Off the Wall, he probably liked that sound, but if it was truly him and he was rocking with it, he wouldn't have really gave a care about what the masses wanted and switched, because he'd have been like, nah, this is what I do. But they was like, hey, we might as well, we gotta, hey, they shitting on disco, G.
I think Mike definitely was forward thinking when it came down, because he, you know what I'm saying, he's a dancer.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's always been in tune with dance music other times and probably where it's headed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know. I still feel like Thriller is slightly soulless.
It's they intentionally wanted to move away from that sound and be more funk and be more pop and be more rock.
It's more pop. It's very, I think, you know what? It's you know, it sounds pop, but it does have rock in it. It does have other genres of music, but they're such big songs even to this day that it's all pop now. You know what I'm saying? It definitely started the conversation of him being the king of pop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because these songs are just out of here. They're astronomically popular.
I would say bad. I would say bad pop.
Bad is the official stamp.
Bad with the hey pretty lady with the high, all them joints and Smooth Criminal. That was like,
that was it.
If this was the Genesis, that shit like,
that's when he was full leather suits.
Bad took him over the top with the king.
Bad was the leather,
He's the king of pop now. Like, and what's crazy, like, it's crazy.
Let me see
how they made him look on that cover, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, he was lighter, you know what I'm saying, but he almost don't look.
He didn't, G.
He looked different on the G. He looked like a different race. Like, he looked different.
He said, I'm trying to be an international star. I'm going international.
That man in the mirror.
International.
That boy had folks fainting in Africa.
Leave me alone, G. It was Dirty Diana.
G. Bad is Moonwalker. That's the whole album.
Oh my God.
And that's like massive. That's massive. That's massive.
I remember me and my brother Joey in my grandparents' kitchen playing Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
Yes.
Not the album, the video game.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro. Good times, man. Hey.
Pop.
Wasn't that on Sega?
Yes, on Sega.
That joint
on Sega, bro. That boy, hey man.
He like threw the hat.
Threw the hat, bro. That was one of the moves. Man. Look at him. Commercialism.
Let's translate. We got two off the walls, one thriller. Y'all let us please let us know in the comments, because when I post these videos, I hope to have everybody giving a opinion on what they like the most, man. Because this is
yeah. Make sure y'all like and subscribe also. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
He's good.
Let's talk about some R&B, man. Okay, so let me start first with the genesis of why I wanted to do this, man.
Yeah.
Usher's Tiny Desk concert, for anybody who hasn't watched it, is an absolute must watch. Don't stop the video and go watch that. Watch the video after you watch that, or listen to what we do.
Can you put the link in the
bruh?
I know, right?
This man,
put the link to Usher.
Yeah.
And what was so pivotal about it is that it came on the back end a week after Ray J, Bobby Valentino, Omarion, Sammy, all these guys, Martin, Mario did his thing, but it was a lot of, controversy and talk around the most recent verses because of a lot of some audio issues, but a lot of unfortunate, terrible singing as well. I won't say from who, but you guys can go watch that as well if you want to be entertained. And I'll leave that there. Yeah. But Usher baby, the Tiny Desk concert. This man hasn't missed a step. This man's voice, obviously, he is taking care of it. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He has I don't know. I think Tiny Desk allows you to bring your own band on. His band is on. It's obvious that this man is still touring and in his art. His background singers, actually, who are artists themselves, were killing it. And I just started thinking, man, R&B. People keep talking about Usher versus Chris Brown, possibly, but whatever. But us 30-year-olds, if you are from the ages of, I would say, 30 to 40, we had an era that hasn't been there since.
Yeah.
Confessions, TP2. Yeah. I know R. Kelly just got the 30 years, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the man's music, which is amazing. TP2, 12 play. You got the Music Soul Childs. I just wanna sing. You got Dave Hollister. You got groups.
Thomas Emotional.
Carl Thomas Emotional.
Carl Thomas Emotional. That's my joint.
Drew Hill.
Genuine.
Yeah,
Drew Hill.
100% genuine.
Jagged Edge is part of our era. I wasn't a big fan, but Jagged Edge.
112. Boys to Men.
The groups. Ain't no groups out here. Ain't no groups.
Case. Talking about Donnell Jones. What you talking about?
Jones.
Hold on. Full stop. Hold on. Where I Want to Be from Donnell Jones is one of the best R&B albums of all times. Fellas, do we have this now? So I wanted to. Where is this? It's some dope females. Shout out Givian and people like that. They do their thing. But where the fuck is the male R&B at, G?
I just want to know where's the new greatest R&B albums of all time. Period. Where's the new greatest albums in R&B?
So I've been hearing a lot about. I think Givian is okay. I don't think he has a classic yet. I'm not a big fan of his latest project, though I do like him on Drake stuff. Snow Allegra, I'm a fan of. I'm a fan, but we talking about male, right?
I'm specifically talking about men in general. We definitely females, but I think the females are making I think CTRL is a classic, right? I think SZA has a classic.
Okay.
She got
that's a good album. I think Ari Lennox's album is very good. Snow Allegra's album, that whole year. First of all, Snow and Ari dropped in the same year. That was a great year for
Snow. Got strong work. Period.
Solange dropped that year. That was a
Solange got work.
Right. So
Solange got work.
They put on more than the fellas is what I'm saying. But
yeah, fellas, like I hear Lucky Day. I hear people try to put me on Lucky Day.
Yeah.
Lucky Day is cool. Chris Brown, I think has waned in popularity. He's struggling right now with support for his latest project. Um, I hear. I used to hear a lot about Sir. I haven't heard a whole lot about Sir in a while. I don't hear a lot. You don't hear a whole lot about just R&B artists in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we were coming up, Carl Thomas, all these guys were like big, like Genuine. They had some bangers. Like they was like on the radio, like they was heavy out here. They were heavy. Especially these groups like Drew Hill, 112, Jagged Edge. These were big acts. They were big. I don't know. It's different now. I don't know.
I have an argument. I'm gonna take it back to something Spark said, and Spark, you can comment after I say what I say here. You talked about Michael Jackson. She's out of my life, and having that conversation as a man and being honest and authentic and saying, "Damn, I'm kind of fucked up because I miss her." Right? There was a point in our lives for us where the R&B artist, and I won't speak names, started to, and I think this is maybe a good point for somebody who's a purist in whatever genre you are in, as to why it's being purist matters and properly defining what this is and what that is, because when genres start to bend and things kind of start to kind of come together, there was a point when a lot of R&B artists was too rapidy rap, or trying to, be tough, be rappers, kind of fall within that lane as to where Carl Thomas,
that thug singing Jaheim type.
Exactly right. So Carl Thomas had on the. I said I was gonna wear a mock neck sweater. Carl Thomas is on the album. Talking about some. Look at me. I can't. I can't stop crying. Right.
I can't stop crying.
Girl, you a star. So you know what I'm saying? Like that vulnerability and whatnot started to go away. You know what I mean? And rappers, the R&B dudes, start being like, "Bitch," or you know what I'm saying? Like, "Ho, what the?" It stopped being about what R&B was about. And I think that kind of. So now when you have a Giveon who's trying to sing and talk to the ladies and whatnot, or Lucky Day, it's like that's gone. Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, this era is not lovey-dovey in that way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think the ears work like that no more. It's the soul, it's the spirit, like it's the, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, whatever inside, bro, what's inside of y'all?
Bro, Tank said, maybe I deserve. He said, maybe. He ain't saying it's your fault. Man said, maybe I deserve it.
Right.
Yeah. I deserve for you to do all this stuff. That wouldn't happen now. He'd be a lame.
Right.
This cornball, talking about maybe I deserve something.
Wow.
It'd be a whole Facebook debate. Male versus
female. I know, right?
Should he have? Oh my! Don't give me. I deleted Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore. I wouldn't have Instagram if it wasn't for this show. I can't do it. That's a tangent I don't want to go on.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's all I have, man. Man, he said maybe I deserve.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you can't say that right now.
And he was real.
He was serious.
I always found it weird. And really, R. Kelly was probably the first that I had heard really like curse in an R&B song.
Yeah.
But I always was turned off by that when I started hearing it more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, that's what I'm really turned off about Ty Dolla $ign. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's a good singer. I think he can sing. But, like, all the cursing in his, and I listen to heavy rap, right? This is so bizarre.
But you're not going to your R&B for that though. You want a mood change, and when you go ahead, come on.
Like, I agree. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And when I'm hearing like all of this in an R&B song, it's just odd to me. I'm like, dang, G, this.
Hey, man.
It's kind of rough on the ears right now. It's all melodic, but it's like the message is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, G, how can I get sexy with my girl? Or how can I, you know what I'm saying, like contemplate love like this? You know what I'm saying? This is love. This is love for y'all now, man. Dang, G, this is aggressive love. This is different. This different, man. It's not
unintentional love, man. It's like thoughtless love, man. It's not selfless love, man. I don't know, man.
It's
crazy.
selfish. It's not
selfish.
Selfless love. It's selfish love.
Selfish. It's very selfish, man. Like I don't know, man. Just gotta pray. It's Sunday. What is Sunday today? Hey, man, listen. Hey, OT said Black folks need therapy.
I did.
Learn how to love, man. It's really, I don't know. I don't know how much love is just really in the content of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what R&B was. Like you even had songs with, I like listen to songs back in the day with like women even confessing they love to men. Like it'd be strong. You know what I'm saying? Just as strong as the men was. The men was like, yo, like I can't live, breathe, think, nigga, talk. Like I don't even want to get out the house without you, bro.
Listen, Lenny Williams said he watched TV until the TV went off. The fuck that mean? He said, I played my records until I just didn't want to hear him anymore. Right. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've nobody ever made me feel like, man, you know what? Fuck this, Jay-Z. I don't even want to hear this no more. I'm done with this music.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, G.
He watched TV until the TV.
I remember high school, right? I remember high school, G. I tried to holler at this girl, bro, and I ain't get no play, G. I ain't get no play. I was at her for at least like 2 months, my bro, and she wound up hollering at somebody else, G. That's when I first started listening to music Soul Child with the big headphones. This was big headphones, Spark, with the backpack, bro. I was up and down the hallways just blasting music Soul Child. I just want to sing, bro. And I remember
that was a good album.
And I used to see her in the hallway, bro, and I just wanted to just love her, nigga. Like, and then I started to rap.
Then I started to rap. Yeah, man. Beers and bars, man.
Beers and bars. Yeah.
Beers and bars.
For sure.